All right, Arvin here from the VRARA. So go ahead and tell us your name, who you're with, and a little bit about what you do.
My name is Troy Wood. I'm Executive Director of Marketing at HTC Vive.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about your operation and how you work, what you do at Vive or at HTC.
Yeah, I lead marketing for the North American region. And so we own all of the events and ads and sales, marketing, like everything across consumer and enterprise.
Awesome, exciting stuff.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about, so speaking of the public sector and enterprise space, what are you most excited about as far as the cross between XR and AI?
Ooh, XR and AI, like where they're matching up?
Yeah.
Well, the thing I love about the space on the enterprise side is it's helping people to do what they normally do in their jobs, just be more effective at it. So in terms of AI with XR, we see a lot of adoption in like Gen AI responses and avatars. And so it's great for things like therapy sessions. It's good for training, a lot of soft skills training where you can actually interact with someone who has an issue and then they can gauge your response in their response.
Yeah.
We've also seen some developers using things like facial tracking to build that into the Gen AI response so they can see like what the emotions are being exhibited by the trainee, and then the avatars respond to that in kind.
That's awesome. Sounds really immersive.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about just making the virtual environment as close to real life in terms of immersion and interaction as possible.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about how the VRARA Association has helped you guys in reaching your goals?
Yeah, I mean, we've teamed up with the VRARA Association on a number of events and webinars recently. And so it's great to have, a lot of end customers and partners that are in the same space as us, being involved and being brought to the same space. So we've seen it like for our target industries that we have a lot of customers in. I've participated in quite a few webinars where the decision makers are being brought into that, and then we're growing our awareness in those verticals.
Awesome. Sounds like it's really empowering you guys to get a further reach.
Yeah, absolutely. And then today we're at the Roadshow for HTC Vive, where the VRARA Association is involved in bringing end customers to participate, and then feature us in materials like this.
Awesome.
So it's a good all-around relationship.
Awesome. So now you personally tell us, what's the most interesting AR/VR project that you've seen?
There's two very cool use cases that I like. The first is, how do we make this environment as immersive as possible and get, like for instance, a company called VARMed or a company Axon, like it's doing their training, but in a virtual environment where it makes more fiscal sense. Axon, for instance, we worked with them to build our tracking into it's kind of a mock taser.
Oh, wow.
And so, but those tasers, it costs, I don't know, $25 every time you deploy a taser. So they don't train on them as much as they normally would.
Yeah.
But if you do that in a virtual environment, they're much more likely to, have repeated training on it. So that's like an immersive kind of training thing. And then on the AR side, it's how do you kind of bring those digital objects or instructions into the real like manufacturing environment. So we have like a customer, Bridgestone Tires, who use it to plan out all of their manufacturing facilities and realize, if we stick the bar right here, we're gonna bonk our head on it. Well, they just saved $30,000 because they didn't have to like bonk their head on something and then change it later. It's like efficiencies in both the training and the product design are where I see like near term, like now benefits of the technology.
Yeah, XR is definitely, it's having a huge impact on training, and it's exciting to see how much it's growing.
Yeah.
It keeps growing.
Yes.
So, well, thank you for taking the time to sit down with us and chat with us, and looking forward to seeing some more exciting things here at the Roadshow.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.